Hi there.
Witches starter kits.
First, coming to the path of a witch can be confusing. Nearly every new witch believes they need tools and ingredients to perform spells. Some of those ingredients are rather expensive. So what about a witch's starter kit? There are stores online that sell these too, and they're just as expensive. Instead of spending a ton on a witch's starter kit, I'm going to teach you how to put one together for yourself using items you already have in the house and/or items you can purchase cheaply. Let's get witchin'.
Witches starter kits, the truth.
The truth is, you don't need a ton of stuff to be a witch or practice witchcraft. However, certain materials and tools are helpful and can lend their powerful energies to your magic. Another truth is you don't have to spend much money on magical items for your rituals and spells. Here's some ideas on what to put in your witch's starter kit that you can find around the house.
1. Candles.
Do you have a few votive candles that you haven't used yet? How about a pillar candle currently being used as a decoration? Neither of these? How about birthday candles? All of these can be put in your witch's starter kit to use in candle spells, divination rituals, and more. Or grab some birthday candles from the grocery store, pack of 12 for $2.
2. Magical herbs.
Every witch seems to have a beautiful cabinet filled with magical herbs and plant materials, ready to be utilized at any magical time. Your witch's starter kit can have magical herbs, too. Time to raid the kitchen. The spice drawer in your kitchen no doubt has quite a few magical herbs that will be useful in your magic, including bay leaves, rosemary, thyme, garlic, salt, pepper, chili powder, oregano, mint, etc. Confiscate some of these for yourself or buy them cheap at the dollar or grocery store.
3. Jars, bottles, and bowls.
Jars, bottles and bowls are helpful to a witch for a number of reasons. Storing magical herbs and ingredients is one reason. Jars and bottles are also used as vessels for spirits and spell workings. Bowls are useful for mixing ingredients during ritual, crafting, and also as offering bowls for gods and spirits. You probably already have jars and bottles in your recycling bin, or dump the expired crap out of them, wash them well, and recycle them for your witchcraft. A regular bowl from the cabinet works just as well as fancy ones.
4. Nature items.
In addition to having a few magical herbs on hand for spells, offerings, teas and rituals, items from nature are extremely potent for a variety of magical reasons. Have a collection of random seashells. Put a few in your witch's starter kit. They are great for candle spells, offerings, divination, altar decorations, ritual work and much more. That collection of stones from your childhood. Great in a witch's starter kit. Don't forget acorns, pine cones, pine needles, flowers, and even dirt from your backyard make the best witchcraft supplies.
5. Homemade divination.
Witches enjoy practicing divination. This is a way to connect with one's spirit guides, ancestors, gods and other spirits using methods like tarot, pendulum dowsing, crystal ball gazing, etc. But what do you do when you don't have money for tarot cards or fancy crystal balls? Make a set of rune cards using cardstock and paint. Use a necklace on a long chain as a pendulum. Scry messages in the clouds, local body of water, or read nature signs and omens. All of these are using things you have on hand or outside.
6. Book of Shadows.
As a new witch, it's important to write things down. Heck, it's important for old witches, too. Can't afford a beautiful leather-bound grimoire? Use an old notebook, notepad, or composition book to record your experiences, dreams, written and practiced spells, magical info, etc.
7. Altar.
Let's face it. We all long for those gorgeous, elaborate altars we see all over Pinterest. But is a big, flashy altar necessary when you are first starting out? In fact, for many years I never had a dedicated altar to practice on. I kept my items in a basket under the bed and brought them out when I felt I could. Now I have an altar where I honor my ancestors, but much of my witchcraft work is done in my kitchen on my stove or counter or on my dining room table. If you can set up an altar, do so. But don't feel guilty if you have to use your dresser or bedroom floor or even a stump outside for your witchcraft practice.
After your witch's starter kit is together,
start practicing. Get creative. What can you do with the pine cone in your hand, the candle in your drawer and the bowl from the kitchen? What other items do you have around the house that you can use in your spell work? Do you have glitter or paint to decorate the pine cone with? Do you have olive oil to roll your candle and before covering it in herbs? It's all about studying and practicing. I've learned so much more from actually doing magic than just reading about it. So get to it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, witch. Bye.